Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is I, your boy Hobo, and it's Monday, so you know that means there's a Raw review coming up for you guys, and wow. Wow. You know what, there's no words to kick this off to describe it, so let's just get right into the review here. First off, we start with a little graphic in memory of Mr. Fuji because he died earlier this week. Sad, but, you know, it's the kind of thing that happens to these legends now. You know, we're starting to see some of them pass away, like Dusty Rhodes and Roddy Piper, and it's a really sad thing. But you know, they've given so much to us that something like this is the least that WWE can do, and this isn't even the end of what they do for Mr. Fuji tonight. But yeah, Mr. Fuji was fantastic. 5-time tag champion, one of the best managers of all time, really. He helped Yokozuna to the WWF Championship and all that great stuff. Mr. Fuji, definitely a legend, and he will be missed. And then we get right into WWE Raw itself, the recap of last week, and then all four competitors are in the ring with Corey Graves. Roman gets booed loudly, but what do you expect? A ginormous Fight Owens fight chant breaks out in the middle of the segment, and I was like, God damn, Kevin Owens is over like Grover. He really is. Like, Kevin Owens is on a different level than probably anybody on that roster right now. He really just, his in-ring work and his mic skills and the fan support, it's on a different platform. My prediction, I typed it in here to my review, is that Kevin Owens would win the Fatal 4-Way purely based on crowd reaction. I'm a Seth Rollins faithful. There you go. Seth Rollins faithful, and I want him to win, obviously, because he's my favorite superstar, but Kevin Owens just seems like the obvious pick here. A brawl commences. Roman Reigns wins the brawl. Roman Reigns wins the brawl. There you go. To loud boos. Neville versus Chris Jericho. One of the more interesting things that came out of this was Tom Phillips was interviewing Chris Jericho in Gorilla. If you guys don't know what that is the area immediately before a superstar would go out onto the stage. The Gorilla position named after Gorilla Monsoon. And all that great stuff. And Tom Phillips was interviewing Chris Jericho in Gorilla. It was pretty cool to see. Then we get a commercial break, come back from that. You know, good match. Chris Jericho beats Neville with the Lion Tamer. Pretty vicious looking Lion Tamer too. So it was a sight to see. Chris Jericho bust out the old Lion Tamer and actually win with it, which is really cool. We get a segment rather with Bayley meeting the New Day. Dana Brooke interrupts, says she's gonna go find the club to deal with the New Day because they were being rude. Nia Jax faced some woman. I forget her name. I apologize. But Nia killed her. That's all I gotta know. Moving on, Gallows and Anderson now work at a retirement home. So they've abandoned their profession as doctors, and now they work in their retirement home where they've already helped the Dudleys settle in. And Carl Anderson says that at least the tag team championship reign of the New Day will be inserted into this retirement home next. And then they bring out Nurse Dana Brooke, who has a rubber glove on and like pulls it back and then snaps it. You know what that is. It's dirty. Dirty. We get back from another commercial break. Jinder Mahal faces Sami Zayn. Sami beats him quick with the Helluva kick. Sami was selling the ankle that he injured against Seth Rollins last week. So, good continuity by Sami Zayn for keeping up with that. And it wasn't a bad match, but it was a quick match just to help Sami get over. Come back from another commercial break. We got Charlotte at commentary, and it's our 6-person intergender tag team extravaganza. The New Day and Bayley versus the Club and Dana Brooke. Just throwing this out there, Dana Brooke is absolutely awful. I really hate her in-ring stuff, and I hate her on the mic. I hate when she talks. Nothing against her personally, but she's just bad. It's terrible. She's terrible. Bayley pins Dana Brooke with the belly to Bayley. We come back from a commercial break. Yeah, a lot of those on a 3-hour show. Sheamus versus Azzaro number 2. Sheamus wins with the cloverleaf after a mean-looking back body drop onto the ring post. So Sheamus is up 2-0 against your favorite Swiss man from Switzerland who eats Swiss cheese for a living, Azzaro. We get the Mr. Fuji video package, which was really awesome. I love the Mr. Fuji video package. If they put it up on their YouTube channel, please go check that out because it was certainly something to see. It'll make you really appreciate the career and the life of Mr. Fuji and the impact that he had on the wrestling business, you know. We come back from another commercial break, and we get Americo versus Braun Strowman. Michael Cole says, you know, he looks like Max Moon. I don't know why I thought that was funny, but it was funny to me. And then Braun wins, unmasks the guy, and who cares? Stephanie McMahon comes out. Paul Heyman interrupts her. Paul apologizes. Steph accepts. I don't really remember the promo. I might have been half asleep because it kind of bored me to tears. I don't know. I was really expecting Stephanie to slap him, but she didn't. She didn't slap a guy for once. It's fantastic. Maybe it really is a new era. Stephanie stopped slapping people. There was actually a chance of slap and slap him. It was ridiculous. I don't get why people want to see that. It's terrible. I hate it when Stephanie slaps people. Darren Young versus Titus O'Neil. Who cares? Darren Young rolls up Titus. Titus attacks. Commercial break. The usual. Foley and Steph at ringside for our main event. Fatal 4-way for the WWE Universal Championship. We get Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins versus Big Cass. Owens pins Cass after a frog splash. And then it becomes Roman versus Kevin Owens versus Rollins. Really good match after Big Cass got eliminated. Not saying it wasn't a good match before Big Cass got eliminated, but it became a really good match when Big Cass was out of there. And then we get Rollins and Reigns on the outside, where the commentary tables would be if they still had them, down at ringside. And Roman's getting up. He's about to go attack Seth Rollins. And all of a sudden, from out of nowhere, Triple H comes from the barricade, turns Roman around, kicks him in the gut, and drops him with a pedigree. I went, what the hell just happened? Triple H picks up Roman Reigns, rolls him in the ring. He gets Rollins up, helps Rollins in the ring. 1, 2, 3. And Rollins pins Reigns. There's 3 things that are certain in life, just like Seth Rollins said in the opening promo. There are 3 things that are certain in life: death, taxes, and Rollins beats Reigns. I love that line. I'm gonna get that on a T-shirt. And then Roman, he gets his exit. He's out of there. So Triple H gets in the ring. He takes his coat off. Seth's laughing hysterically. Triple H goes over to the corner to pick up Kevin Owens. Seth Rollins comes and he's about to be fed Kevin Owens by Triple H, and Triple H turns around and drops Seth Rollins with the pedigree. Are you kidding me? What? And then Kevin Owens pins Seth Rollins and becomes your Universal Champion. A, no, I'm not lying to you. B, you're not dreaming. And C, that just happened. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Kevin Owens is your new Universal Champion. Triple H walks out the same way he came through the crowd. And Stephanie McMahon and Mick Foley looked absolutely blindsided. Mick Foley had a blank stare on his face just looking at Triple H the whole time. And Stephanie, she looked like she just seen a ghost. She was like, what in God's name did I just see? I was like, this just feels huge. Feels absolutely monumental what they've just done here on Raw. And Kevin Owens, he's your Universal Champion. And that's Monday Night Raw. I try to make it quick just so I could get to this match. That's why the whole review was pretty short, 10 minutes shorter than normal. Because I just wanted to get to this Fatal 4-Way and get to the end of this and tell you guys all of the stuff that happened in this match. Even though I left out pretty much all the in-ring action. But I included the big return and the championship win, so there you go, you got that. Yeah, Raw's only been off the air for about 15 minutes. Are you kidding me? This is amazing. About to wrap this review up and get it out by midnight. Yeah, right, I wish. So yeah, that's Raw. Solely because of this main event. Nothing else really impressed me on the show. Nothing else really got me excited. I didn't like anything else on the show. So solely because of the main event, I give Raw a solid 6.5 out of 10. Solid 6.5 out of 10. That means closer to 7 than it is to 6. So great job, WWE, listening to the fans. You listened. Vince McMahon opened his 71-year-old ears and started listening to the fans. Yeah, I know. Next week he's gonna have Roman beat KO for the belt, because that's just what. You know what? I don't even want to say that. That's terrible. I jinxed it. Oh God. All right, whatever. So I can stop jinxing things. I'm gonna wrap this thing up. So that's Monday Night Raw, guys. I hope that you enjoyed my review as much as I enjoyed that Fatal 4-Way, because for the other 2 hours there was really nothing to even get excited about. Nothing at all. It was an awful show, I'm gonna say, but that main event really carried it. Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Big Cass, and Kevin Owens carried that match, and they've carried Raw tonight anyway. Roman Reigns and Big Cass really haven't been doing much, and really Kevin Owens hasn't been doing much either. Seth Rollins, he's the face that runs Raw. AJ's the face that runs SmackDown. Let's not talk about SmackDown. That's tomorrow night. I can't even end this thing properly because I keep getting off on different topics, but this is going to be it for me, guys. I hope that you enjoyed. And what is my outro? Oh, if you have not already, please make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that like button, because those are the 2 best ways to help the channel and support me. Let me know that you guys want to see more of this type of stuff. So thank you guys for watching very much. I really appreciate it. And this is going to be it for me, your boy Hobo, and I will catch you guys tomorrow night for the SmackDown Live review.